A lot of you do. So first of all, as I say, I'm going to go ahead and just read a little bit about Andrea. And she is pretty amazing. She's an author. She's also, she's an award-winning entrepreneur, author, lecturer, and recipient of a McGill University Dobson Fellow. Andrea graduated from McGill University in 1982 and from the University of Victoria in 2018 with a master's in education. Since Andrea's near-death experience in 1991, she has been practicing meditation and was introduced to sound meditation a decade later. Excuse me. Andrea's daughter, Chloe, passed into spirit in 2016. 6 weeks later, Andrea began a dialogue with Chloe after hearing Chloe's words, "Mom, you are so easy to find, it's a joke." For 5 months, they exchanged many conversations, which became Andrea's first book, Conversations with Chloe, a mother and daughter dialogue across the veil. Her second book, Magical Thinking Not, is a collection of conversations with bereaved parents about their journeys of love and loss and the signs they receive from their children in spirit. Andrea is a sound healing practitioner, helping people to reduce anxiety and experience deep peace. To receive her books as a free PDF and the Zoom links to her sound sessions, you can write to her at acourey1212@gmail.com. I'll go ahead and post that into the chat box. And without further ado, please join me in welcoming beautiful Andrea Courey. Welcome, Andrea.
Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Hi, everybody. It's really nice and it's an honor to be with you. And before we start, there's a little footnote that I want to tell you about in reference to the conference. I live in Canada, and as you know, shipping anything, having checked baggage, it's pretty risky right now. And I have all these beautiful sound instruments, and I really didn't know how I was going to get them all to Phoenix. So Elizabeth came through and actually bought a whole beautiful set of crystal bowls that we're going to be using at the conference. And it's still, it's quite an investment to do that. So what I did, which you don't know, Elizabeth, is that I sent some of my books, and I sent my first book, Conversations with Chloe, and my second book, Magical Thinking. And I said, all the proceeds from these sales go to helping parents heal. I don't want any of the proceeds to come to me, because at least I want to be able to cover the cost of all those beautiful bowls that you bought. Because my goodness, that
You
saves
are such a
me.
sweetie, and you did not have to do that. And that's wonderful. We were very lucky because we were able to purchase them at an Amazon Prime sale that they were having. And so when we asked Andrea if they would work, she said yes, and hopefully they'll be as beautiful as the ones that she plays. But thank you.
Thank you. So thank you, and I really look forward to being there with you. So yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of the conference from 2 to 4 p.m. In the beautiful room with the PowerPoint presentation. We'll be doing a version of sound, so you can come and sit and just enjoy and meditate and talk to your kids, and that's really the reason I'm making the journey from Montreal, to be with you all and bring you a certain version of sound. So I want to make sure that you can all hear me. Yes? Okay, good. I see you nodding your heads. If you have headphones, thank you for the hands up and the heart. If you have headphones, it's a good idea. It definitely improves the sound. I'm also going to do just a short sound check, because depending on the evening, sometimes we do play some music. It's never the same, but I just want to make sure you can all hear the music. Can you hear that? Yes. Okay. Now, you know, everybody's volume might be a little bit different depending on what your computer is set at. Thank you, Stacy. But at least I know that you can hear the bowls. There we go. So I invite you now to sit back, to get comfy. You know, you don't really, there's nothing really to watch or see. It's really an experience that's really nice to have with your eyes closed. But you may also be interested to know what instrument is she playing right now, and then you'll want to look at the screen. But I invite you to close your video and just to get comfy. And you can be in a seated position, you could be lying down. I really started doing sound after Chloe said, "Mom, you have to share this with other people." Because I was a professor of entrepreneurship. I was like, you know, a university person, and I was always like sort of worried about how people would judge me. But that's one of the remarkable things that happens when your life gets turned upside down. You really do shift your belief system. And mine shifted for the better. And I said, regardless of what people might think, I'm going to pursue sound because I know that it helps me connect to my own higher self and helps me connect to my lovely one in spirit. And that's my wish for all of you, that whatever you feel and hear tonight, it is simply given to you for your highest and best good. And you know, only you know what that really is. And even if you don't really know consciously what it is, the vibrations know. So this is quartz crystal. It has so many beautiful properties. And we could spend the hour actually just talking about why I chose these bowls and the notes and the chakras and how they affect us. But you know, all that really matters is that we can close our eyes, we can listen, follow the sound, and really feel peace. Really feel peace. And this is one of the keys. I was just talking to a lady online before about how getting really calm and feeling very peaceful inside has really helped me to communicate and to hear my lovely one. So, welcome, and here we go. There's a couple of things I do want to tell you before we start. Silence is a part of sound, okay? It's really important after we do some kind of amazing, immersive sound bath. And believe it or not, you can get the vibrations no matter where you are. And it's important after that that we take a little time and just kind of absorb in and feel how it's moving around the body. So if there's a moment where you don't hear anything, that's okay. Now these sounds They sound really harmonious and lovely, and they all work together. But sometimes with sound, you're going to hear a percussion. It's not the same sound. It may even be like a, whoa, what is that? Because what happens with sound is it's moving through your body and it's unblocking your energy. And sometimes I get the feeling that somebody's energy is really stuck somewhere. And what they need to help move it is a percussion sound. So if you hear that, you don't have to worry. It's there on purpose, okay? And in addition to crystal, sometimes I use metal. This is a very old handmade Tibetan bowl with a nice messy sound and a very long fade. The fade it does its own work. You know what I discovered doing sound at a long time ago from my teacher, who I still do sound with? I discovered that everything is vibration. Everything vibrates. Everything, whether it's liquid or solid or gas, everything vibrates. It's all matter. And very simply put, when you raise your vibration, you feel better, you raise your well-being. And it really happens by itself. All we have to do is follow the sound. When you find your mind heading off in this direction or in that direction, just take a nice deep breath, hold it for a couple of seconds, exhale, and come on back to the sound. And we're going to start that way now, actually, with a few, I call them conscious breaths. They're conscious because we actually think about it. So we close our eyes, breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and out through the mouth. And in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And one more time. And now I invite you to simply follow the sound. I start slowly so that slowly the vibrations come into your body. And we just begin to relax. Just follow the sound. Now the next time you hear that lovely, deep, crystal bowl. And if it feels right and you feel like doing it, join me in imagining that you're breathing in from deep within the earth. You're breathing in and breathing up the energy of the earth all the way up, breathing it in, up the body. It's going to come all the way up. It's going to go out the crown of the head and come down around you like a waterfall of energy. It's like an energetic cleansing. It uses the breath, it uses your imagination and your visualization, and it uses vibration. So here we go. I'm going to hit the bowl and breathe in nice and deep. Imagine bringing up all the energy you need from the center of the earth, and it comes up through the soles of the feet, up through the body, and out the crown. And down. And we're going to do it another time. One more time. Up it comes, up through the legs and the torso, up the neck, the spine, up the head, out the crown, and down. That's an energetic wash. Anytime you wish to feel grounded and centered, you can do that anywhere. You know what's amazing about doing this stuff? It's cumulative. Every time you do sound, it's like your body becomes more and more accustomed. It's like your cells, they know it, they recognize it. They open up to sound. When you set an intention, it's even more powerful. If you say, for me, the intention is always to offer what is in your highest and best good. And if you set your own intention for what you would like to receive, then you assist in bringing it to you. Isn't that cool? Even if it is simply, which is actually no small thing, even if it is simply to feel peace, deep peace. to sum up, what is the point of sound? What does sound meditation do for me? It's actually simple. It allows me to live from the heart. It allows me to live with an open heart and not to let the difficulties and the disappointments and the tragedies and the tears, not to let that close my heart. It allows me to live with an open heart. And I gotta tell you, that is no small thing. That is no small thing. So I'm going to start now to imagine us opening our hearts, and we're going to play a piece of music. It's a special piece of music. It's called Emerald Heart. Now you can get very complicated with sound. You can say, 528 hertz and 741 and 639, and you don't have to worry about any of that. You just breathe, focus on what you would like to achieve. Let the sound do the work. And right now, our thought, our imagination goes to our heart. And we're going to play this music and play this messy little Tibetan bowl and encourage our hearts to be open. Open my heart, Lord, open my heart. Open the heart. Breathe into the heart. Here we go. Breathe in nice and deep. Imagine breathing it into the heart and opening the heart. I don't even know what that means. I use this bowl because this bowl is taking a beating too. Breathe it in to the heart space and show us the way to peace. that in order to hear communication well, like really well and really clear, and pick up their signal really well, first I have to have a calm, peaceful heart, and that is no small task. But sound can help. You know, at one point when I was having this 5-month-long conversation with Chloe and I was writing this book, and I said, Chloe, I want other parents to be able to do this. So give me some kind of a blueprint. And over 5 days, she gave me the 12 steps to bridging, which was very difficult for me to take down because for different reasons, you know, we were on different vibrational planes. It wasn't simple to be in such contact so much. And she gave me something called these 12 steps, and she also told me, don't you touch my words. You print it exactly as I give it. And I said, I will. So you better give it to me clear and perfectly. And you know, the first step, she said, Mom, that's the only one that has to be first. The other 11, you can do them any way you like. But the first step must be first. I was like, oh boy. And you know what it was? It was fully accepting that all is as it should be. Tough. I know I'm going to lose some of you just even saying that. But hey, I didn't write it. Full acceptance. we speak to the emotional body, the heart body. We talk to the mental body. Open the mind. It's like sometimes you just need to be out of your mind. You just do. Imagine all the cells of the mental body, all the thoughts. It's like this trap door, and you open it up and it's like, okay, out you go. All of them for 10 seconds. Just leave it be. And let the vibrations in. Breathe them in. So we talked to the emotional body and the heart center to open the heart, and talk to the mental body to the mind and all of our thoughts. And we spend a moment now with the physical body, with that beautiful vehicle on loan to us for this journey. When I had that near-death experience, that was half my lifetime ago. I was 31, I'm 62. I remember it like it happened 2 minutes ago. Everything. That was my biggest fear, actually, was that I would forget something so extraordinary. But I didn't. I didn't forget. And I'm not going to go into it, but I will tell you that when I was hovering about 9 feet above my body and I saw it down there on that snowy road, I realized that's not me. This is me. That's not me. But it's our vehicle and it's precious. And if there's one thing I know, Miss Chloe's always wants me to look good. Boy, I'll tell you, when I let myself go, she gives me a hard time. Come on, Mom, go do yoga, go back, fix your hair. What are you doing? Lose that weight. Oh, yeah. That's actually not that bad. It's loving and it's kind. But what it is a reminder that it's important while we're here, take care of ourselves. And they want us to. want us to shine. Something, no? So we talk now to all the cells of our physical body. That's a lot of cells, over 50 billion cells. Open up those cells and receive this vibration. Just breathe it in. Imagine breathing it in to the cells of your body. I learned that too. The physical is as important as every other piece. Because this is how we communicate with our own higher self and our soul. Okay, I've done enough talking. No more talking. Just sound. Enjoy for the next 20 minutes. the spinal column, one vertebrae at a time. And just invite it to do the work. Now, with just a few minutes left, I invite you all to imagine that you just are in a lovely state of peace and well-being, and that you can feel yourself expanding up into the cosmos. Here we go. As you breathe in light, and as you breathe out, imagine yourself sending your beautiful light out into the world. Expanding. I learned, there's so much more going on than we realize. So much more. And so with sound and vibration, the idea is to help us feel peace. A moment where we can breathe in peace and breathe out peace. And breathe in peace. And breathe peace. peace out again. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this last moment to thank all of the people involved in putting that special gathering together, especially Elizabeth and Irene, your tireless work. I look forward to being with you in person, in spirit, in whatever way we can. And I hope that you've enjoyed this session. I'll give you a couple of minutes. And Elizabeth, maybe you have something you wish to say. I know you have.
I was just
There
going to
you
say that
are.
was amazing. And I wanted to say that I can't wait to see you in person, Andrea. I know that all of us feel the same way. It's just going to be so wonderful. And being in a room with you playing your beautiful sound healing is going to be so amazing. And I want to say that I truly appreciate the books that you sent as well. Thank you so much for doing that. And it'll be wonderful to see all of you at the conference. And I've unmuted everyone. Well, I haven't unmuted everyone, but I've made it possible for everyone to unmute. So if you'd like to just say thank you and good night to Andrea.
Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah. Thank
Once
you,
again, it was a
Andrea.
wonderful
Thank you,
year.
everyone.
That was so
Thank
nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Appreciate
Thank
this
you.
so much.
Andrea.
Beautiful.
Thanks. It was
Very
really
nice.
lovely.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
That
So glad.
voice, I could listen to everyone too. You're right.
And
Carol.
if anybody wants a PDF, just send me an email and I'll send you the books
Thank you.
online.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Very sweet. Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.